talked about this a lot on the podcast here, but what do you think the future holds for Ohtani?
No, that's a very good question. I think he just mentioned something about potentially returning back to Japan. I don't know if that's a power play with the Angels. He's under control for one more year. They just settled with a contract for what's called an extension, but they're basically just buying him out of that arbitration year so they don't have to potentially lose in arbitration. That Angels franchise is hard to put a finger on because the ownership is talking about potentially selling. You want your team to be as attractive as possible to sell, but you've got two unicorns. Mike Trout may be one of the best hitters, if not the best hitter to play in modern baseball. And Shohei Ohtani is literally a unicorn. Nobody's ever done what he's done before. Pitch and hit at an elite level, an MVP level. It's hard to know. I think there are a couple of teams that could be in on him. But what kind of package are you going to be giving up for that 1 year? You would have to be convinced that he's going to sign with your team. Usually it probably would be a West Coast team, so the Dodgers would be in play. I do think he stays with the Angels, though. I think it'll be hard for a team to give up as much as they would need to give up to get him, to only have that 1 year of control without the guarantee that he's going to re-sign with you. The Cubs were actually the runner-up team to him when he came over, and the only reason was because the NL didn't have the DH at that point. Now the NL and the AL both have DHs, so I think that really opens up the possibility for him to just go anywhere he wants. And it sounds like he really wants to be competitive, and I don't think that's going to happen in LA with the Angels. I do think he's on a new team in 1 year, but whether or not that's before the season starts this year, that's a really good question. And I think he's more likely to be with the Angels.
Yeah, I know, like I said, he's with them for at least one more year, and I think it was a $30 million deal.